Behind ElPablo Cigars, you have a friend, a mentor, an aficionado, a brother, a husband. ElPablo TV will be a bunch of sequences that will be filmed in which a bunch of aficionados and aficionadas will be able to share their experiences. The interviews will be shared to you all on a monthly basis, and with weekly base sequences on tips for young cigar smokers to help them access more information. Do I remember my first cigar? How can I forget? It was a couple of years ago where my brother had been to Dubai. On his way back, he brought back 3 Cohiba Robustos. He says on his first day to work that he brought these 3 cigars in case one of us has a child. A few months down the line, my brother has a son, and I figured, okay, let's start smoking those cigars. He says, nah, I don't feel like it. I said, listen, it's a celebration. Let me crack one of those open. And I said, okay, let me start with the first Cohiba Robusto, cut it, light it. It was a whole mess. And then eventually he tells me, no, this is not how you do it. This is how you do it. Cut it this way, you light it this way. And puts me up on Google and YouTube, and that's when I started learning more. So my first cigar, yes, I do remember, it was an experience I can never forget. Hence today becoming ElPablo Cigars. If I wasn't smoking cigars today, I'd probably become a photographer, a wall traveler, maybe a basketball player, something of that sort, because yeah, I am a basketball fanatic. Some days I'm at 3 cigars, some days I'm at 4 cigars, some weeks I'm at 1 cigar. It depends on the week, it depends on the day, but with work mostly I'm at 4 cigars. It depends on how hectic the day goes. My most memorable cigar moment was with someone I consider as my father, my mentor. He's one of the biggest Pan-Africanists in Togo, I would say. So one day he calls me at his house and he says, let's share a cigar. Next thing I know, we're drinking whiskey and he's telling me everything about his life experiences. Mind you, he's 80 years old today, still living, still strong, and I thank him for all his advices. My favorite cigar is the Hoyo de Monterrey Double Corona because I'm a Cuban fan. I love Cuban cigars. My business, I sell Cuban cigars. But nonetheless, added to this, it's a quite strong cigar because I love strong cigars packed with flavors. And this makes it a wonderful experience. 3 hours down the line, you feel accomplished. I love lighting my cigars in different ways. It all depends on the environment. When I'm outside, if it's not too windy, basically in most consequences, I love lighting my cigars with the appropriate matches. If those are not available, I would rather light them with the cedar sheets that you find in the cigar boxes. But then, eventually, just like everybody else, I would rather use a cigar torch, a cigar lighter, and that's pretty much it. I love pairing my cigars with just water. Water gives the opportunity for my palate to enjoy the full experiences that the cigar has to offer. All the aromas, all the intensity, all the taste. what to expect from ElPablo Cigars is basically sharing my experiences. Wherever I'll be traveling to, I'll be meeting with other aficionados and aficionadas for them to share their experiences, their know-how. But at the same time, in West Africa, to be able to have more accessibility for Cuban cigars, because it has been quite a challenge to be able to supply cigars in West Africa.